NYOA, New York Off-Road Association. A race series built on dust, mud, and $15 gate fees. A championship where you can get a happy ending only if you pay a little extra. An AMA series greater than the World Cup, the World Series, and World War II combined. Live from your mom's basement, it's the mid-season NYOA ATV show on ESPN 8, The Old Show, bringing you the most intense racing updates in New York State since 1997. If it's almost a sport, we've got it here. Welcome to the show with your hosts, Taco and Drew Campbell.
First time with a live audience.
Well,
It's big time, Drew.
are they alive? Okay. Welcome to the mid-season NYOA race report for the ATV series here in New York State. It's the championship. We're midway. This is my buddy Taco. We're going to go over who's who, what's what. It's halfway through the year. Round 6 is done. Round 7's up next. We got 11 races this year. Let's get right to it.
I'm gonna be fucking shot.
Jaeger. We're starting with the front row. These are the fastest of the guys in the area. They are putting down the hot laps. They're leading the points overall. They're the guys to beat. Starting with the AA front row. We're talking Chris Borich, Justin Lord, and Garrison Paw. They are the top 3 in that class. That's some fast names on there. Do you know any of these guys?
Borich.
You know Borich. Why do you know Borich?
Because you like Borich a lot.
Well, he's
Hear
also-
the name and he's always first.
He's the greatest of all time.
He's the guy I'm usually videotaping coming through, flying off jumps, going 30 feet further than everybody else.
Okay, so from his island, they played soccer. He might be a Pele.
Football, please, yes.
A Pele?
It is sport football.
He's
Yes.
very good with the balls.
Yes.
Okay, well, Chris Borich in our sport is the greatest of all time.
Yeah, dude.
And
I've heard the name.
You've heard the name.
I
'cause
know he's a
he
he's
has
a
won
badass
more
dude.
races. He has won more races than anybody else at the national level.
How many races is that?
Chris holds the record, I believe, at 77.
77 wins.
Confirm? 77.
Cody Ost, you are the confirmation.
Yeah, we got a special
tonight.
guest we're gonna bring on later, but yeah, I believe the count is 77 wins. We want to see Chris remain champion on that, win list of all times, but I think he might get surpassed by Walker. Did you confirm that? We have no help from our producing staff on the side. So moving on.
Difficulties.
All right, moving on to row number 2 in the ATV afternoon races. They split our front row into 2 different rows this year just because of the amount of guys that are so fast in New York State that they had to give them 2 rows. So, leading your way for the AA2 row is Douglas, how would you say his last name?
Howarth.
Yeah, Doug. Dougie Fresh.
Or
Yeah.
Howarth, one of the 2.
Yeah, he's crushed it. He didn't come out with a win. That went to our boy Austin Mack. But Dougie came out with 3 wins so far this year out of 6. So he is right there in the hunt with your reigning champion, Austin Macaroni. His last name is Machadi.
I think it's a Manichachauri. Manichachauri.
Taco would know. He speaks gibberish. We're going to go with Manchakidi.
No, it's Manchiachotti.
That's Italian.
Yeah, well, I think he's fucking Italian.
Let's call him by
Sorry.
his first name.
Austin
The last name abbreviated.
Manchiocci.
So A-man.
Yeah, amen. Austin
All right.
Manchiocci is really, honestly, that's his name.
Do you see his number, though?
Do you know his actual pronunciation?
It's Manchotti. I believe. Austin, I'm
It's not
sorry.
fucking
Devin, I'm
Manchotti.
really
You
sorry.
took half the name out.
Okay, I did,
It's
but
Manchiocci.
Manchotti?
I can't say that.
This is our New York State champion.
Yeah, dude, he's
We're
got a crazy
butchering your
bad
last name. Austin, I'm sorry, man.
But whatever it is.
Do you
we
see
want
the
to know.
number?
1.
That means he was your 2021 New York State
Which
champion.
is bananas to me, because
B
I don't know how you
A-N-A-S.
can go that fast. B-A-N-A-S. Yeah.
What is that fast?
That is super fast. Bananas is Gwen Stefani. But, yeah.
So Austin not only won the New York State championship, he also won the Fall Series championship, which is a lot of fun. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But Austin's currently running number 2 in your AA2 class, and he is in front of Steve Covert, which a lot of you know. He's a local guy from New York. He is doing well as well. I hate that expression. He's doing well as well. He's got 1 win. It came at round 6, ditch banger. Congratulations, Steve, on that ride. Row 3, Junior A. You got some big names in this. These are the guys that are young, coming up. Jeremy, is it time
You
for
know
a
a
shot?
lot of information about this shit, dude. Jam,
He is our announcer. If you guys watched the Drew Burgundy video, he announced it. He did your opening announcer video, voiceover. There you go, my friend.
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
Taco. And for those who don't know, Taco is my pit crew. He does a lot of the filming for me and occasionally wipes my goggles if they should get dust on them. That's my guy.
That's valuable. That's friendship.
Not the only thing he wipes.
That's right.
Hey, that was one time in college.
Yeah, dilly dilly.
This video is brought to you by Jägermeister. So the beauty of all this stupid shit, my friend Cody over there on the side, once we reach 1,000 subscribers, we can do this stuff live. And I don't have much of a life. Do you have a life? I don't.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
little bit.
I don't have much of a life, and my wife said I can waste as much time as I want
She
on
said
YouTube.
leave, actually, but what?
She told me I could do as much of this stuff as I wanted, because she wasn't going to be around anymore.
Yeah.
Thank you for my.
Let's edit out this.
No, I appreciate the crew in the back because they brought us into a very important subject. You don't. Go ahead.
I don't know.
No, you're the color commentator. Let's hear what you have to say.
I'm not sure what we're talking about right now because you just stopped before you finished your sentence.
Exactly.
So just before you got there, I was like, I was excited to comment. But
Yep, but you interrupted. So, Taco, we've had to deal with a lot of traffic, and I think a lot of it's had to do with traffic and dust this year. Guys don't want to move over for faster classes, and that's been an issue for me and my fellow 4x4 guys. Am I right? You? They all agree. If you hear someone screaming behind you or rev bombing, we don't have clutches on the big 4x4, so we can't pull it in and just drop the hammer and rev bomb you. We have to yell like an asshole. I hate yelling at other racers. It makes me sound like a complete douchebag. Get out of the way. If you hear us coming, get out of the way. We're not in your class. We're not holding you up. Let them by. It's got no impact on your race. And this rant has been brought to you by
Drew Campbell. Drew Burgundy.
Okay, we're not in that video anymore.
Jägermeister.
Closer. You just can't find good help these days.
I don't know what the fuck what's it brought to you by?
I thought it would be something funny, but you failed. This stupid tidbit was brought to you by
The Ocho.
We'll go with that. Okay. We are talking about the Junior A class, 22 plus. That's their age. We've got Jared, say it.
Sturmer.
Yeah, Jared Sturmer.
Sturmer.
I would have pronounced that poorly. Pat Lane, we talked about him earlier in second. And Frank.
Ho.
Ho.
It's like a hoe, but a lot of extra letters. Hough. I think that's just a hoe. Hoff? Is that a Hoff?
Frank Ho.
Hey.
Hey.
Frank Hoff.
See if I can get that. Hey ho.
Is that honestly Frank Hoff?
That's Frank Ho.
Frank Hoff.
He's in third. Junior A. Good luck, Frank. He's kicking ass this year. Your top guy's got 95 points. Then it's a tight race from second down to 87 points, and Frank Ho in 80. So that's a tight battle with a 15-point difference there between the top three in your third row. We're gonna move on to the women's class. My favorite.
His boo-boo is in here.
She boo-boo. Kate,
I think that's
in 2019, was off to the side of the track, and Kelly goes up to her and says, "I'd like you to meet my husband. He's a big fan." And that's how I got to meet Kate. So my wife actually had the courage to go over to this pro racer and say, "Hey, I'd like you to meet my husband." So yeah, Kate, you're a very pretty girl, one hell of a fast woman on a four-wheeler, and she is sitting second behind Riley Georges. She is running the women's class this year with 110 points over Caitlin, who has 100. And sitting in third is Abby Troy with 82 points. All three women have great finishes this year. We're going to start with Riley. Riley is leading the way with 110, like I said, but finishes of second, first, the one time Caitlin did not show up, and then a second and a second. Every other time, Caitlin has won the race. But we're talking about not only the fastest woman in New York State, and I don't want to give her too much credit because we have multiple fastest women in New York State.
Too much credit.
Right,
That's
right.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm a big
It
fan
is
of Kate.
crazy.
You know, I got her jersey hanging in the shop for a reason, but she is one of the fastest women in the area. They are the fastest women in the nation. So we are very proud to have these women come out of the East Coast, come out of the Northeast, because they represent us well. Caitlin is actually a really good role model for the sport. She teaches training camps for younger students, younger racers coming up, and that want to be champions, that want to do well in this sport.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that's very cool. She actually gives back to the sport, and that's what we want to see. So, congrats to you, Caitlin. You're running second in the points. I think every time she's hitting the track, she's winning races. So I think if she sticks out the season and finishes well, she's golden, pony
She's
boy.
going to win.
Do something funny for the
She's going
audience.
to win the races.
Like my friend Taco.
Number 1, she will win them
Okay.
all, yes.
Did I do something wrong? I got a drink again?
No, we're just gonna do a shot.
Okay.
You're talking sense. Let's make
Talk
you
sense.
talk less sense.
This guy over there, big shots.
Once it hits your lips, it's so good. It's so good once it hits your lip.
It does taste so
High
good.
fives. Got this one. Go.
Lightning, tip of your dick. Go.
Go.
Boom.
Oh, let's get ready to rumble!
Rumble! Ah, there it is. There, yeah. We now resume to your regularly scheduled broadcast.
Thank you. Brought to you by...
Dude,
I don't want to throw up tonight.
Mondays suck.
Mondays do
I'm
something.
so glad it's Tuesday.
Hey!
It's been a dry season here in New York State. The New York State Championship has been dealing with a lot of dust.
Facts.
You have been at these races. You've seen the dust.
Facts.
Yeah, and how does it affect you as a spectator?
I can't breathe.
What I want to convey is, as a racer, we're dealing with more than what the spectators do. And I'm going to show Taco for the first time. One of my fellow 4x4 racers had to deal with severe dust at Ditch Banger, round 6. And this was some serious dust. He can't see that right-hand turn because of the amount of dust. He blows by the corner. Todd's only option is to turn around. Cody's following him up the track.
Oh my God, Cody Ost. You lit that motherfucker up.
So Cody goes flying over Todd's rear end. If you'll notice, Todd actually gunned it. As he saw Cody approaching to try to get out of the way, Cody had no other option but to hit his rear end. You can see in the slow-mo, Todd actually floors it to get out of Cody's way, and there goes Cody, ass over tea kettle, into the dirt.
If it wasn't for his quick thinking, I probably would have broke his leg.
Cody, you came out of that dust and you saw Todd. What was the first thing going through your mind?
Don't die.
This is gonna hurt.
Don't die.
Don't
Yeah,
die.
don't
What
die.
the
This
fuck?
is gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Honestly, no. My first thought was, I'm gonna break Todd's leg. There's no
Because where you were lined up, you were going to actually hit
I
him
was-
direct side.
dead center of that.
Yeah,
And
at his foot peg.
Yep. And I grabbed a handful of front brake. Thank God for these guys, because it stopped real quick.
Yeah, DP brakes, got him stopped quickly. Also,
And-
That was crazy.
And Todd giving it a handful of throttle. If it wasn't for those two,
quick reactions on his part.
it would have been really
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. And do you know what Todd suffered, his machine?
He says he has a bent trailing arm.
I would imagine because Cody clocked it perfect.
I mean, I was flying.
As you can see in the replay, his machine went ass over tea kettle. He was upside down. And how did you rewrite that quad?
From what I remember, I just grabbed it by the handlebars and flipped that thing over.
All right, for you at home, I'd like you to go out and find a 1,000-pound paperweight and flip it over.
Riding lawnmower?
Your riding lawnmower weighs less than 1,000 pounds.
Okay.
About 500.
Probably about half that, yeah.
2 riding lawnmowers.
1,000 pounds. Adrenaline,
Yeah.
heat of the moment.
Yeah.
That was a painful.
I killed the fly.
That's his bad arm. He just hurt that. If you're a Cody Ost fan, leave a thumbs up on this video. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate you telling the story.
Thanks, guys.
Hell of a wreck, man. I can't believe you survived that one. Yeah. All right.
For real.
Which brings us,
Fucking nuts.
Cody coming by the studio. We're gonna bring up the 4x4 class. Who do you?
Did the quad come down on top of you?
No, I landed on the 450.
He went in front of it. You invite him?
Put on the hedges.
Right there, women.
Under the village.
This is Jeremy. No, it's
Jeremy, dude, it's Jeremy. Jeremy.
The J is silent. It's Ermy Pam.
Are you saying pan?
His name is Pam.
See, shut your mouth.
Shut your brain.
I think I can help with the
Who's
pan
this?
pan thing.
Oh, thank you. It's panned.
And
Panned.
Chodnacki.
That's guns. He's talking about guns. Go ahead, say it.
Chodnacki.
Hoshnaki.
But he didn't say that.
The
He
J
said-
is silent.
Hey,
Do you know how to say it?
Honaki?
Dan! Who is he? Honaki!
Honaki.
I wish I had the stats pulled up where Dan was placed in the state because this guy's a rookie. He's leading our class. We're 6 rounds in, and he is this.
He is 96 points.
Best of points.
Next person is 79.
See this?
17 points ahead.
Ahead of this.
Mike Barone. Frank Barone. Fucking Frank. Then
no
Potter,
one-
then
there's
Swain,
no
then
one named
Carnes,
Frank
then
Barone.
Campbell, then fucking Cody.
He thinks Mike
Oh.
Barone is named Frank.
Cody. Richard Drave. Markowski. All right, I know these names. These are 21 fucking riders in your class, dude. That's a lot of people. A lot of people. It's crazy. Watching the start is crazy. Crazy. So let's talk about Smyrna fucking Tilla. That's a pretty cool
The
race.
best race of the summer.
Why?
It's a private event. It's hosted by Mike Barone.
Smyrna Tilla.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Drew Campbell Racing. We'll see you next time.
Next
Duck
time.
down, come down lower. I heard if you add a monster sticker to your four-wheeler, 5 horsepower.
Really?
Yeah, just by putting the sticker on.
That's pretty neat.
It's pretty sweet. Oh my God, he got it. Taco.
Hopefully we got that on
Holy
video.
shit.
Because that was Miyagi.
He's
so-
killing them softly.
Stall jump.
Jeez. Hey, hut. Come on.
Lights check. YouTube. Do you want to say that?
Stop talking in your microphone. This is gonna be the worst show ever.
No.
It's gonna take you a long time to edit.
Yeah, a lot of
my
editing. A lot
God.
of editing, but
Cut.
check two.
Cut. Stop focusing on what you
Dan fucking guns.
guns.
Honaki.
Hojanaki.
No, it's Honaki.
There's the J.
It's silent.
Honaki.
Honaki!
Honaki!
Happy New Year.
Oh shit.
You broke